see, I've been looking at the numbers and nobody's watching us. Like, yeah, but remember we tried that one thing? Wait, hold on.
Yeah, boy.
So I thought I'd talk to you guys a little bit more about some of the upgrades that I've done to my MP5 since the last video we released. But first off, I wanted to thank, Jackson, VP of Weapon Outfitters, for, letting me use the space. It's pretty tight. This blanket up here is to block your view of the naked ladies there in the back. Just because they're, when you give them privacy, gotta respect women and stuff, and, just make sure that, they're not being, taken advantage of, so that's the privacy blankie here. Camo, of course. But, so I've got my MP5 here, and it's looking actually pretty nice now, now that I've kind of ditched the full stock look. Although I will say, shooting with the full stock, pretty dope. If you're going to shoot an MP5, the full stock is the way to go, especially if you're doing full auto or just like extended shoots, shooting all day. It's going to be a lot more comfortable than this. So the A3 stock, definitely the flex stock. If you're looking for the cool guy look, SAS, Navy, SEALs, all that stuff, the slider is where it's at. The thing about the slider is, against your cheek, not so comfortable, but at the same time, when you're eating Terry's, you ain't worried about comfort. So, it's this one's actually like a surplus one, which is why it looks all fucked up. It looks basically like it's just bare metal, and I think it's pretty much almost devoid of like all paint. Still trying to decide if I want to keep it or if I'm going to refinish it, but that's kind of the big upgrade. But it's got that beaten look, and the thing that's crazy about these is this one's a German one, and these are rock solid. I kind of expected, especially after playing with an MP7, that one's kind of wobbly. This one, though, is super solid. I feel like you could use this to, bash a door in with it extended like this, and it'd be totally fine. It doesn't wiggle or wobble really at all. It's super solid when you just rock it back and it locks in place. Doesn't, there's no rattle whatsoever, which I'm really happy with, even though it is kind of beat up, but it still works, so I really don't care. You've got a big sling loop right here. I haven't gotten a sling for it yet, but when I do, that's going to be where it locks in. And then you just have this paddle down here, and that allows you to retract the stock. So, basically, if you're going to store it or hip fire, you can do it from here. Now, the A3 does have the buttstock is really close to the pistol grip, so it does kind of poke into your forearm a little. If you kind of cock your arm to the side, it doesn't really bother you too much. But I guess realistically, you're not really firing it much in this position unless you're doing John McClane hip fire style. Just throw that guy out, and you actually don't have to touch the lever to deploy it. You just pull on the stock and it pops out. The other thing I got is I got a clipped and pinned housing. This one's marked SEF, and basically I just dropped my other trigger pack in there. Eventually I will be changing this though to the pictogram, so this one is just a temporary one. It's primarily because the fixed stock, the lower that came with it's actually fused together as one piece, and I think that's just the way that they had to import them back in the day. So I just got a cheap housing for the time being to house the trigger pack. And the other one that I'll get also will have ambient controls, which I'm actually pretty excited about because I do like having the lever on the other side as well. But that's pretty much just a quick update for what's going on with this guy, and just keep putting out these videos and let you know when I get new parts and stuff for it. I'm pretty excited for how it's turned out so far, though. It really makes a difference on how it feels with this stock, and also having the no finger grooved lower, which is awesome as well. So anyway, thanks for watching the video. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. And also we have our Instagram, and I actually update the Instagram way more. It's dwai.videos. Check that one out because you'll get way more updates way faster. And here's probably going to be some video clips of me shooting this thing. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and see you next time.
Start. I have no reloads.